little explorers! Today we are going to visit a rock pool. A rock pool is a tiny ocean home right on the shore. It has water, rocks, and lots of little sea animals. Some crawl, some wiggle, and some hide under rocks. Let's peek inside and see all the amazing creatures living there. Here is a crab. The crab has a hard shell. The crab has 2 claws. Snap, snap, go the claws. The crab walks sideways, 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 sideways. The crab is busy in the rock pool. Look at this purple crab. Purple crabs are very rare. It hides in the rocks and waves its little claws. Isn't our purple crab amazing? Here is a sea anemone. The sea anemone looks like a flower. It is not a flower. It is an animal. It has soft arms. The arms move in the water. They wave and wave and wave. The sea anemone is gentle in the rock pool. Look at the sea anemone. It looks like a soft, wiggly flower, but it's actually an animal. See its little arms waving in the water? Wiggly, wiggly. It moves slowly and catches tiny food. Isn't it so colorful and wiggly? Here is a starfish. The starfish has 5 arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The starfish moves slowly, 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 slowly. The starfish holds on to the rock. The starfish is quiet in the rock pool. Look at the starfish. It has 5 arms and looks like a shiny star in the water. Starfish move very slowly and sometimes grow new arms if one gets lost. Slow, slow little starfish. Hello, little star. Here is a crayfish. The crayfish has long feelers. The crayfish has big claws. The claws are strong. The crayfish crawls on the bottom. Crawl, crawl, crawl. The crayfish is careful in the rock pool. Look at the crayfish. It looks like a tiny lobster. See its little claws? It uses them to grab food and crawl under the rocks. Crawl, crawl, little crayfish. Hello there. Look at the sea urchin. It is round and covered with lots of tiny spikes. Sea urchins stay still on the rocks and use their spines to stay safe. Don't touch. It's a little prickly, round and spiky. Here is a sea urchin. The sea urchin is round. The sea urchin has many spikes. Spikes to stay safe. Spikes to keep it strong. The sea urchin is like a ball. The sea urchin is still in the rock pool. Look at the mullet fish. It has a shiny body and wiggles its tail from side to side. Mullet fish like to swim in groups, splashing and moving together in the water. They eat tiny bits of food from the water and love to dart around the rocks. Swim, swim, little mullet fish. Can you see them? It is dark and shiny, almost like a little shadow swimming in the water. Blackfish like to hide between rocks and swim carefully so they stay safe. They wiggle their fins and move slowly around the rock pool, looking for tiny food. Can you see it peek and wiggle? Look at the blackfish. It is dark and smooth and swims carefully around the rocks. Wiggle, wiggle, little blackfish. Wow, little explorers. Today we found so many amazing creatures in the rock pool. We saw the crab with its claws, the sea anemone waving like a flower, the starfish with 5 arms, the crayfish with little claws, the sea urchin, round and spiky, the shiny mullet fish, and the dark blackfish. All of them live together in their tiny rock pool. Next time you go to the shore, look closely. You might see these friends too. Until then, bye!